everybody, Jacob Leeds here, Axiomatic Channel, and today I'm going to talk about gratitude. And gratitude is very important in all respects. That it's where your day should start. It's where everything should stem from. In the morning, I wake up and I thank the Lord for another day. Whether you believe in God or not, that's beyond the point. You still need to wake up and be grateful for where you are in life, and be grateful that you have one more day to do the most that you possibly can to make the most of this world, the most of yourself, and make it better for other people. It's very important. There's an old Vietnamese proverb that says, when you're eating a piece of fruit, remember the man that planted the tree. And that means that everything that you have to be grateful for comes from somewhere. There's a reason to be grateful for everything that you have. And it also means that you're going to be the man planting that next tree. When you're planting that next tree, that's going to move on for someone else, and that's going to help someone else. And it's important to keep all of that in mind when you're presenting your attitude to the world day in and day out. With my personal experience being in this wheelchair, I'm still grateful for even that. You've got to find the silver lining in everything you do. I have a friend of mine who doesn't appreciate anything. He don't appreciate shit. And he actually asked me, how can you actually appreciate the fact of being in a wheelchair? Like, well, dude, first of all, I'm not any longer the stuck-up 6-foot tall, 250-pound sergeant that I was before in the Army, and thinking that my shit don't stink and thinking that I'm above everyone, because I know better now. I have a different perspective and a different outlook on life, understanding that I can be knocked down a peg, and it's very important that we all realize that. And I didn't go through every day being grateful. I went through every day thinking that I was the shit and that nothing could touch me, and I found out differently. And I'm honestly grateful for still being here, and I'm grateful for the lesson. I'm grateful for knowing that I can still do for people like I'd like to. I at the time that I was in the Army, I was a medic, and I was able to help out people with their ailments. And when people came into the aid station, they ended up getting a bullet in their ass or whatever, I could help them take that out and take care of them, and provide those who had issues with dehydration when we were in the desert IVs, and help them get back on their feet. And it was a great service, and I always knew that one day, if I ever came to a point where I was going to be incapacitated or have any kind of a medical issue, which I obviously do now, that I hope people would take as good a care of me as I took care of them. And lo and behold, that's happened. The VA has been amazing to me, and I would be lost without the people that have been in my corner. So not just the VA, my family, my brother, my mom, my beautiful daughters, my beautiful sisters, all of them, I would be absolutely lost without them all. So I've got a lot to be grateful for, regardless of my situation. If you're ungrateful, that's something you definitely need to check yourself for. There's another proverb that says, if you find nothing to be grateful for, then honestly the only thing that is wrong is something within inside you. And that's real. I feel that too. And that was another proverb that stuck with me when I had read it. And I actually make it a point to every morning do a practice for gratitude. And the one thing that I always remember when I think of my disability is that actually the only disability that there is, as cliche as it sounds, is a shitty attitude. And that disability unfortunately passes along to other people, giving them a disability as well at times. A lot of people that have that great belief that if they just go ahead and move on and not worry about anybody else that's being shitty in their day, good on those people. But in the same respect, there's no reason for you to have to give those people a moment to where they have to actually stop, think, and say, fuck that guy. There's no reason for that. You need to be as good of a person as you possibly can be. Anyway, every morning when I wake up, I go through practice from a man named Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss wrote The 4-Hour Work Week, which is an excellent book. It works for some people it don't. But look into it, see what it's all about, check it out, see if it's good for you. But something that I do that man has presented is gratitude practice, that in the morning you write down 3 things you're grateful for. Then you write down 3 things that will make your day a better day. And then you write down 3 affirmations. Those 3 good things you're grateful for could be something as simple as your cup of coffee, you love your dog, or the sun shining in the morning, whatever the case may be. Those things that could make your day better is an amazing lunch with your mom, or you get something in the mail you've been waiting for, just any little thing. And your affirmations, of course, are things that's, I am abundant, I am strong, I am intelligent, I am handsome, of course. Pardon me. Still got a little bit of that ego that I shouldn't have. But anyway, that's one great practice to have in the morning. Another great practice is meditation, to meditate and learn to be grateful within that meditation. Tony Robbins has an amazing practice to where he goes through what's called a priming exercise, and you start your day to get yourself jazzed up and get your blood pumping and the oxygen moving through your body by just pumping your arms and breathing just and such. And after you do that and you're all good and primed, you go through meditation and go through 3 moments in your life that you can be extremely grateful for. And after you go through those moments, he has you go into 3 moments that you want to happen in your life, 3 goals that you have. And in your mind, you picture yourself within those goals and how grateful you are for those goals being reached. And it's an amazing feeling. It honestly helps, and it presents the reality, and it gives you a little more drive and a little more kick in the ass to keep going for what you're going for. And it helps you appreciate everything, especially the moment and the process. Even, the tiger loves the hunt as well as he loves the kill. So it's something that's very important. Something to keep in mind is words are very powerful. Keep your words. It's the same respect of understanding those words of abundance. Words of abundance. The word I used it as an example was abundance. For the affirmations, it's very important to keep those affirmations in mind because they have power. When you say you are a particular thing, you go throughout the day and you do something that's jacked up or whatever else, just correct yourself. Don't sit there and say things like, oh, I'm stupid, or oh, my dumb ass, or whatever the case may be. Those words have power. You start to honestly not only believe that, you feed that into energy, and you've got to have good energy, not bad energy, and that's exactly what that's projecting. So do your best to use good words, and not just good words, good thoughts as well, because your thoughts and your words both have the power to present energy. We are energy, and that's exactly what you're putting into your world and even the world of those around you. So be mindful of that. It's another big thing of what meditation is about, is being mindful and understanding that you can be the person that you need to be through staying in the moment and understanding the moment. And lastly, stop and smell the fucking roses. As cliche as that sounds, you need to stop and smell the roses, and what that means is stop and enjoy the moment, which is being mindful. Stop and enjoy what you're in the middle of, do what you're doing, and appreciate it. Appreciate all of it, even if it's something you're not liking. If you're at a job that you think sucks or whatever else, find something you appreciate about that job. Understand that it's also part of the process to possibly get to another place where you're trying to go. And give it your best. Give everything you do your best. Give the people around you your best. and just do your best in general and in life. And know that every moment is something to appreciate. If you're going through bad, always know that it's for a reason, and appreciate that moment as well. Appreciate all the good, appreciate every moment you get with the people you love, and just appreciation, people. All my love. Thank you.